Hey guys, welcome back to Britto's Gaming in our Farm Sim Fridays and Farm Sim 2017. Now, poplars were planted in the last video. We're going to go through and harvest now. What I did was I ended up hiring a worker to do it, and then I hired a worker again in between these rows to go up and back down. Now, I know in real life if you did that when you were planting here, you'd run over all these poplars and destroy them. So it's not ideal if you want to play more realistic, but like here you can see there's a few issues, but that's because I had the GPS mod run at the start. So yeah, if you're not worried about playing too realistic, it's a good way to go, I think. So for this episode, we'll start harvesting and see what sort of money we actually make out of this. I really have no idea what money we're going to make. So we'll head on through. Okay, for some reason it's chopping, but not actually throwing it in that trailer. And that trailer should accept wood chips. Where are we? Here it is. Is that wood chips? No. Okay, so maybe it doesn't accept wood chips. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way. Wasn't an ideal start. I probably should have looked at that before we actually got started. So what I'll do, we will quickly reset this bad boy. Bring up our trailers. Reset that bad boy. Just to quickly get them down here. We probably won't need a trailer of this size. So now we will have to hire a worker. This is the only trailer I've got, and I don't want to go leasing another one or buying another one. So that's my first noob mistake for poplar harvesting. So if you haven't done it yet and you're watching my video, make sure your trailer actually accepts wood chips. So we'll head up here and we'll double check. This one should definitely accept wood chips, but we'll double check just to make sure so I don't look like an idiot twice. As you'll know if you see my last video, I've taken off the traffic. This makes it easier just to drive around freely. People don't get in your way. Okay, so that's there. Now I'm going to have to get rid of that trailer out of the way completely, otherwise it's still going to continue to try and shoot it into there. So I only went through one full box of poplars. I've cut down a tree there, as you can see. One full box of poplars. There's still heaps in that second box, so I've got heaps available. I'll get this guy out of the way. Park him right up out here, just so he doesn't get in the way. Now we'll check before I make myself look like an idiot again. That trailer, we must have it at least. There we go. Wood chips. That's wood chips there. That's chaff, or yeah, chaff. I think that's what you call it. So this guy. Pipe in, pipe out. He's going to go for that trailer, so hit the hire worker button. Grab this guy. I need to slow him right down. I'm not sure how fast he goes actually. Oh, there you go. 9Ks will be good. It's going to fill up fairly quick. Get out of his way, give him enough room for him to turn around and do what he needs to do. Hopefully he's not going to run into that pole. run down this side of him. So we'll stay off the crop. That's good. He backs up a little bit to make sure he doesn't miss too much. He's going to miss a little bit, I think. Yeah, a little bit, not too bad. He's aiming right for the headboard for some reason. So yeah, this is poplar harvesting. I have to come back through and recultivate the field. I'm pretty sure it took just over a day for it to grow fully, if I remember correctly, or just under a day. So it's didn't take too long. Growth is set to high, obviously, or fast, I should say. You could probably move over a bit and get a bit more, but it's not too bad. Not getting the optimal harvest. So the other thing we could do is plant trees in this field. Fill it up with trees and let them grow to their full height. Cut them down and turn them into wood chips and see what they're worth. It's going to take a while to get through this field, I think. Just plough through that tree. So 36% full. He harvests better on the run down than he does on the run up. I'm not sure why that is. It's me not concentrating on where I'm going. Take a quick screenshot there for later on. Turn around and follow him back up again. So that's 4 passes and we're 50% full. We're only going to get more each time we go up because it's the field sort of like a little triangle up there. We've only leased this Crone Big X, so we'll send him back after we've finished harvesting, but it's cost 30 odd grand to lease it actually, so it may not be worth it until you can actually buy your own because of the leasing costs. But I've got to try everything once, and I wanted to give Poplars a go because it's new to the game. That's 60% full. Do the same. We'll chuck a Yui and head back down. Oh, I'll say without jackknifing, but so let's see if he gets full width this time. He definitely harvests better on the way down than he does on the way up. Still got a lot to go to finish the field off. Keep an eye on the little worker there, make sure he's doing the right thing. Poplars are sort of going through the machine there. Bit of a graphical issue, but it's not too bad. Do a U10 now and we won't jackknife it this time. Fingers crossed. So what do we are? We're 76% full. We might get 3 full trailers out of this. You can imagine doing this on say field 5, you'd be here for hours harvesting this stuff. Wouldn't be too bad on a multiplayer map. People working together and getting through it fairly quick, having 2 or 3 poplar harvesters going, maybe one at either end, so you got 2 going. A couple of truckies. Luckily we can hire a worker to help us. Can actually tow a trailer behind that as well, so we could have put like a dolly on this and towed it behind the crane itself. But 94% full. It's 55,666 litres of wood chips. Okay, he's shooting right at the back now. Better not miss any. Can't afford any spillage at all. Oh, we're nearly full. We'll head down and unload it. He will stop and wait for me, which is good. With our cover on, make sure our tip side is back. We don't want it to come out the grain door, it takes forever. Head down this way. We should have stayed on the dirt road, but back it all the way back down. Mad reversing skills. See how much money we make out of this. It's not going to be a massive amount. So for the money it costs us to hire that, it's probably not going to be worth it unless we get a much bigger field. That's about 20,000 so far. Got 21 too. If we have a quick look, doesn't say how much it is per day. No, if we go back in here and have a look. See, $30,000 it costs us up front, 13,000 per day. Actually, no, 2.7 per day, which isn't too bad. But operating hours 13,000. We should, hopefully, we should get it done in less than an hour, but you never know, I suppose. So I'll head back down and come back around and help him unload again. Now, the obvious reason why we chose this field is because it's right next to the sawmill. But you can put down placeable mods, or placeable, I don't even think it's a mod, just an in-game placeable, which I'll have a quick look now. I think it's in the forestry. Maybe not be in placeables. Heating plant. So you can sell your wood chips there. Or you can put down this, so you put logs into there and it'll immediately sell it to the sawmill. So you can put a heating plant in somewhere if you want to, say, go to field number 9 or something, or field 5 even, and put poplars in. You can just, instead of coming backwards and forwards to the sawmill, you just tip them in your heating plant up there. The sawmill is the only spot that takes wood chips. Obviously you don't need to tip it straight into the sawmill. You could always wait and sort of stockpile it and wait till you get the price up a bit higher, which is 322. Wait till the price gets a bit higher. You can just store it on the ground and pick it back up later if you wanted to. So it's not too bad. I don't mind doing poplar harvesting. I don't think there's as much money in it as there is in like seeding and doing canola or wheat or something, but poplars are fairly cheap to plant, and I didn't fertilise them at all, so I'm not sure if that's an issue as well. But you have a look at the soil composition. It has changed now, but it's dark blue, so I think it was still fertilised from the last crop that was placed here when I actually brought the land. I just cultivated straight over it. wasn't ready to harvest, but it must have been fertilised. So it's not doing too bad. It's 25% full. So we're going to get, I reckon, close to 80,000 out of this field, which isn't too bad. So we've made money out of it, that's for sure, but it's not ideal to be using this sort of machinery unless you actually own it yourself. So yeah, the next thing we can do is put plant trees down here, but we've got a lot of poplar like pallets over there we need to get rid of as well. I really thought we'd go through a lot more than we actually did. So yeah, we plant trees here. I'll continue with poplars till we're finished. I want to get into a bit of forestry, but to be honest, it doesn't really interest me that much. But we're definitely going to do it anyway. All these trees up there that we can cut down, take straight to the sawmill, make wood chips make them into wood chips, whatever. I know I'm no good with the cranes and stuff. I'm no good with the front end loaders loading trailers and stuff. So it'll be a very time consuming process, and probably highly entertaining for me making mistakes left, right and centre, but I'm not one that has a lot of patience either, so I get frustrated pretty quick. So nearly squared up the field now, got rid of that little triangle. Try and squeeze through there without hitting anything. Beautiful work. A nice lizard trap. Can't actually see wood chips going in the back from this view. He's not wearing his seatbelt. Luckily there's no cops around that I can see. 65% full, just about. I'm not going to bore you too much of this episode, we'll just make it short and sweet. Work out what we want to do the rest of the series, if we're going to continue just harvesting like we have been in the past, or continue on loading new things. Not really much we haven't done yet. I mean, I know I need a fair bit more corn for the pigs. We're running low. If we go and have a look, there's 7,600 there. And there is, go back to the start, only 10,000 there, but I haven't got any stored on the ground at the pig farm. It's all gone now, so gonna have to get some more corn soon. Still need to continue up with our doing our mowing of our grass field up there, turned into hay, storing it back at the farm there. Maybe get some more down to the sheep over here. It's over there somewhere. I'd say we're going to get a full load on the way back down. Going to be 90% at the end of this run. Maybe 91 if we're lucky. Yeah, 91. Turn around again. Love a look at this trailer. Little rhino on the side there as well. It's a nice touch. So we'll tip this load off and then we'll call it an episode, and I'll finish the rest off camera. It'll be fairly boring for you guys to watch, I think. if you do like watching this sort of thing, then don't hesitate to actually let me know that you want to see more. See more of the day-to-day stuff and the grinding stuff. Like, I don't mind showing it if the people out there actually want to watch it. Just depends what people want to watch. I don't want to go boring people too much, but if you definitely want to see it, then we can definitely do it. Do the same thing again. We'll swing around here and we'll back it down. Let's do it inside the cab this time. See how well we can go. Oh, perfect. So we get 21,000 last time, I think we got. So we should get the same. Oh, unless the price has dropped a little bit, which it may have. That's 321, so it's going down. But yeah, we'll call that an episode. That'll be our poplar harvesting, and that's episode number 23. So 18,000 that time. So we didn't make as much because yeah, it's dropping quick here. So maybe we need to start storing it somewhere. Yeah, so as I said, episode 23. That's our poplar harvest. If you've got any ideas on what we should do next, whack it in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching. This is Britto's Gaming. We'll see you for episode number 24.